We asked 250 women to rank what body parts they check first on men over 60. Number 1 was not the face, the chest, or the arms. 91% said the same thing, and it is something you can change in 6 weeks. What body part ranked number 1? Why does this part signal vitality more than muscles? What is in the top 3? And why do younger women prioritize different parts than older women? I am revealing the complete rankings. Body part number 2 shocked us. It is visible through clothing and signals testosterone levels women detect subconsciously. Number 1, the raw rankings. The what? You are probably expecting me to start with biceps or chest. We did not. The number 1 answer from 91% of women was how a man carries himself. His posture, his walk, the way he occupies a room. That is what gets the first glance. It is the silent signal of confidence and vitality before you've said a word. Here is the full ranking from our survey. 1. Posture and how you carry yourself, 91%. 2. Eyes and eye contact, 87%. 3. Forearms, 82%. 4. The V-taper shoulders in relation to waist, 76%. 5. Calves and ankles. Surprised? 68% mention this specifically. Now, that is the data, but here is the insight you need. For women our age, this is not a bodybuilding scorecard, it is a health and capability checklist. A straight back says, I am mobile, I am active, I have not given up. Strong forearms signal practical strength, the kind that builds a deck or fixes a sink, not just vanity gym lifts. Think about the last time you saw a guy in his 60 seconds with a slight slump versus one who stood tall. It is a night and day difference in presence, right? That is the mini aha moment. The gym time matters, but the way you present that work matters more. So we have the what. But if you think this list means you just need to hit the lat pull down and call it a day, you are missing the entire point. Because every single item on this list, it is not about the muscle itself. It is about the message it sends. And understanding that message is the difference between working hard and working smart at this stage of the game. Let me break down exactly what she is actually looking for when she notices number 2 on that list. The why behind the glance, the female perspective. It is not about the muscle, it is about the message. Let us decode this. You have spent years building a capable body. Fantastic. But are you showing the right capability? Take the V-taper. Wide shoulders, tapered waist. Most men think big lats, more pull-ups. That is the what. The why is different. To a woman, that silhouette is not about bulk. It is a primal signal of protection and stability. It says your core is strong, your back is healthy. It whispers you can handle physical life without getting hurt. That is the difference between a statue and a sentinel, or forearms. You might think it is a weird thing to notice. Here is what most men get wrong. They focus on size. Women are not looking for Popeye. They are noticing vascularity, tendon definition, and clean nails. Why? It is a dead giveaway for low body fat and, more importantly, functional grip strength. That signals a man who still does things with his hands. Building, fixing, holding on. It is practicality, not show. Even the calves answer was revealing. One woman in her 60 seconds told us it is the last place a man stores fat if he is letting himself go, and the first place he loses muscle if he is sedentary. She is spot on. It is an honesty check. When a man is in shorts, that lower leg tells a story of active miles walked or years spent sitting. The eyes, that was number 2 for a reason. At our age, it is not about dreamy color, it is about engagement. Bright, clear eyes that hold a gaze signal good health, curiosity, and presence. Tired, glazed-over eyes tell a story of stress, poor sleep, and checking out. You see the pattern? This is not an anatomy lesson, it is a translation. You are showing the results of your work, but she is reading the story behind it. All right, so how do you actually build this story into your physique after 60 without wrecking your joints? That is next. Before we wrap up, drop a quick comment below to prove you made it to the end of the video. Just a simple word or emoji will do. We love knowing you have stuck with us through the whole journey. And do not forget, Hit that like button to support our growth and subscribe for more daily content like this. Share this video with someone who could benefit from these insights. The Mature Man's Blueprint. Practical application. All right, time to build. At your age, you have got advantages younger guys do not. Discipline, patience, and the wisdom to train smarter. Let us use them. Your mission is not to get huge, it is to get capable. Start with the number one signal, posture. Your gym priority should be your upper back. Stop obsessing over the bench press. Instead, do face pulls, do band pull-aparts, and hang from a bar for 30 seconds a day. This strengthens the muscles that pull your shoulders back. That is how you build the carrying yourself look. Do this today. For that V-taper, you do not need heavy lat pull-downs that wreck your shoulders. You need controlled rows, seated cable rows, and dumbbell rows. Focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together at the end of each rep. That is what builds the width and the stability. And your waist? That is about body fat, not 1,000 crunches. Dial in your nutrition, walk more. It is simple, but not easy. Here is your quick win for forearms. Stop using straps for every heavy lift. Deadlifts, rows, and farmer's carries. Let your hands do the work. Grip strength builds 4. Arm detail naturally. And calves, stop skipping leg day. But instead of endless reps, add weight. Seated calf raises, standing raises, heavy and controlled. 3 months of consistency here and your silhouette changes completely. That time is passing anyway. Right now, here is your warning. You could do all of this perfectly and still miss the mark entirely because there is one thing that completely erases the impact of a fit physique after 60. And most guys are blind to it. The blind spot and the counterintuitive truth. This is the real aha moment. The number one thing that erases a fit physique after 60 is neglect. I will be honest with you, our survey data was clear, but the unsolicited comments were brutal. Over and over, women wrote about men who clearly worked out but had given up everywhere else. The scruffy yellowing beard, the dated baggy clothes hiding their frame, the unkempt nails, the overpowering stale cologne from 1995. Here is the counterintuitive truth. A woman over 50 does not see a great body with a few flaws. She sees a man who prioritizes one aspect of himself while ignoring the rest. And that sends a louder message than your V-taper. It whispers, he is trying to recapture something, not he takes pride in who he is now. This is the blind spot. You are investing hours in the gym to show vitality, but then you are wearing shoes that scream retirement. You are building strong shoulders, but hiding them under a shirt 3 sizes too big. The dissonance is glaring. I have seen it with friends. A guy at 65, fit as a fiddle, but his whole style is frozen in 2003. The haircut, the glasses, everything. The women in our circle do not talk about how fit he is. They wonder why he stopped paying attention to the world around him. That is the aha. It is not about vanity, it is about engagement. A sharp, modern haircut and a well-fitted shirt do not just make you look better. They silently shout, I am still here, I am still participating. That is powerfully attractive. So you have a choice. You can be the fit guy who looks like he is living in the past, or the fit guy who clearly lives in the present. Knowing this is one thing, living it, that is where the real work begins. The integrated system and your first step. So, let us build your system right now. Forget overhauling your entire life. You have lived long enough to know that does not stick. We are starting with one thing. Your first step is posture. That is your physical keystone. Every single day this week, you are doing 3 sets of band pull-aparts. You are checking your stance in the mirror. You are walking like you own the space you are in. That alone changes how the world sees you. Your second step is a single grooming upgrade. Pick one, get a modern haircut. Trim and shape your beard. Buy a single shirt that actually fits your shoulders. This is your proof of engagement. It shows you are applying the lesson. You might be thinking, I am too old to start this. Wrong. You are the perfect age. At 60, 65, 70 plus, you are not competing with the 25-year-olds. You are standing out from the 85% of men your age who simply gave up. That is your advantage. The bar is tragically low, and you can soar over it. This is not about chasing youth. It is about claiming your present. The strongest signal you can send is not a six-pack. It is a man who takes pride in his current chapter. So commit this week. Posture. One detail. That is it. If you remember nothing else, remember this. It is the integration that works. The fit body plus the sharp detail. That combination speaks volumes without you saying a word. Now, let us bring this home. Remember that 91% who notice how you carry yourself first. Now you know what to do about it. Build the posture, honor the details. Claim your presence. You are 60, 65, 70 plus. That is your edge. Most men have quit. You are just getting started. This is exactly what we talk about here. Practical, no fluff strategies to level up your presence in this chapter. If that is your goal, subscribe. I post new videos every week to help you do it. The only man you need to be better than is the one you were yesterday. We must remember that every small change we make today builds the foundation for tomorrow. When we talk about how a man carries himself, we are talking about the soul of his physical presence. It is the way your feet hit the ground. It is the way your chin stays level. It is the energy you bring into a room before you even open your mouth to say hello. This survey of 250 women proved that women are looking for a man who is still a contender in the game of life. They are looking for a man who has not let the weight of the years pull his shoulders forward. They want to see that you are still standing tall, both literally and figuratively. When we look at the eyes, it is not just about the color or the shape. It is about the spark behind them. Are you looking at the world with curiosity? Are you looking at the woman in front of you with genuine interest? Or are your eyes darting around looking for an exit? This is why eye contact ranked so high. It is an intimate form of communication that tells her you are present and confident. Now, let us talk about the hands and forearms again. This is a very common area where men fail to realize the impact. Your hands tell a story of every day of your life. If they are soft and weak, it suggests a life lived away from the physical world. If they are strong and gripped with purpose, it suggests a man who can still fix things, build things, and protect things. This is primal. This is deep within our DNA. Women are hardwired to notice these signals of compete. NCE. And the V-taper? It is the classic hero silhouette. It is the broad shoulders of a protector and the lean waist of an active hunter. Even at 60 or 70, you can maintain this silhouette through smart training and decent nutrition. It is not about being a bodybuilder. It is about being a man who is still in his prime, regardless of the number on his birth certificate. When it comes to the lower body, the calves and ankles are the foundation of your movement. If a man has strong, active calves, it tells the world he is still moving, he is still walking, he is still exploring. It is a sign of a life lived on your feet, not on a couch. This is why women noticed it. It is a subtle but powerful indicator of overall health and activity levels. If you want to change how people perceive you, you have to change how you occupy your body. You have to take up space. You have to stand with your chest out and your shoulders back. You have to walk with a purpose. This is the secret weapon of the mature man. While the younger guys are obsessing over their Instagram muscles, the mature man is mastering the art of presence. And never forget the power of the details. The grooming, the clothes, the overall presentation. These are the frame for the picture you are painting with your body. If the frame is broken and dusty, no one will appreciate the masterpiece inside. Take the time to care for yourself. Trim the hair, clean the nails, wear clothes that fit your body as it is today. Do not wear clothes that fit the man you were 20 years ago. Dress for the man you are right now. This shows self-respect, and self-respect is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess at any age. It tells the world that you value yourself, and therefore others should value you too. The integration of all these elements, the posture, the physical strength, the engagement in the eyes and cheek, attention to detail, creates a powerful aura of vitality. It is a magnetic force that draws people toward you. It makes you a leader in your social circles and a person of interest in any environment. You are not just another guy who is aging. You are a man who is ripening. You are becoming more of yourself with every passing year. This is the mindset you need to adopt. You are not in decline. You are in a new phase of growth. The work you do in the gym and in front of the mirror is not for vanity. It is for the expression of your life force. So, as you go through your week, pay attention to these things. When you walk through a doorway, check your posture. When you talk to someone, look them in the eye. When you are in the gym, focus on the muscles that improve your carriage. And when you get dressed in the morning, do it with intention. Every choice you make is a signal you are sending to the world. Make sure those signals are the ones you want to be sending. You have the power to change how you are perceived in just a few weeks. It starts with a decision. It starts with the realization that you are still in the game. This journey of self-improvement after 60 is one of the most rewarding things you can do. It keeps your mind sharp and your body strong. It keeps you connected to the world around you. It gives you a sense of purpose and a reason to keep pushing forward. And the best part is, you are doing it for yourself. The fact that it makes you more attractive to women is just a fantastic side effect. The real prize is the feeling of being a man who is in control of his life and his body. That is true freedom. That is true power. We are here to support you in this journey. We are here to provide the tools and the strategies you need to be the best version of yourself in this chapter of life. So keep showing up, keep doing the work, keep paying attention to the details. And most importantly, keep believing in your ability to change and grow. The 91% who noticed the posture were not just looking at a back, they were looking at a man's spirit. Let your spirit shine through your body. Stand tall, look them in the eye, and show the world that you are still here and you are stronger than ever. As we look deeper into the habits of the most successful men over 60, we see a consistent pattern. They do not just do one thing right, they do many small things consistently. They understand that their body is a machine that requires maintenance, but it is also a vessel for their personality. If you treat your body with respect, it will reward you with energy and confidence. If you neglect it, it will reflect that neglect back to the world. It is a simple law of cause and effect. You are the architect of your own presence. You are the one who decides how you will be remembered. Think about the men you admire. Do they slouch? Do they look at the ground when they walk? Do they wear stained or ill-fitting clothes? Usually the answer is no. They carry themselves with a certain gravity. They have a weight to their presence that demands respect. This is not something they were born with, it is something they cultivated. It is a habit of being. You can cultivate this too. It starts with the very next step you take. It starts with the next person you talk to. It starts with the next meal you eat and the next workout you complete. The road ahead is yours to define. You can choose to fade into the background, or you can choose to stand out. You can choose to be a man of vitality and strength, or you can choose to let the years take their toll. The data from our 250 women is a clear roadmap. They have told you exactly what they value. Now it is up to you to provide it. Build the posture that signals confidence. Keep the eyes bright with engagement. Maintain the strength that signals capability. And never, ever neglect the details that show you are still fully engaged with life. This is your time. This is your chapter. You have the wisdom of age and the potential for physical excellence. Combine them and you will be unstoppable. You will be the man that people look at and say, that is how I want to be when I am that age. You will be the example for the younger generations to follow. You will be a man of impact and influence. And it all starts with how you carry yourself today. Let us revisit the idea of the honesty check with the calves and ankles. It sounds like such a small detail, but it speaks volumes about your lifestyle. A man who moves his body has a different lower leg than a man who does not. It is a sign of stamina. It is a sign of a man who can go the distance. In a world where so many people are looking for the easy way out, being a man who can go the distance is a rare and valuable thing. It shows grit. It shows determination. These are the qualities that women find attractive because they are the qualities that make a man a good partner, a good friend, and a good leader. And the V-taper? It is not just about looking good in a suit. It is about the health of your spine and the strength of your core. A strong V-taper means you have the structural integrity to move through the world with ease. It means you are less likely to get injured and more likely to remain independent as you age. This is the ultimate form of vitality. It is the ability to live life on your own terms. When a woman sees that silhouette, she is seeing a man who is in charge of his own destiny. The eyes, being the second most important feature, tells us everything we need to know about the importance of connection. We live in a world that is increasingly disconnected, where people are more interested in their phones than in the person standing in front of them. A man who can hold eye contact and show genuine engagement is a breath of fresh air. It is a sign of emotional intelligence and social confidence. It shows that you are not afraid to be seen, and you are not afraid to see others. This is a profound form of strength. So, do not just work on your muscles, work on your mind, work on your character, work on your ability to connect with others. The physical work is the entry fee, but the character work is what wins the game. The 250 women we surveyed were not just looking for a body, they were looking for a man. They were looking for a man who has his act together, who cares about himself, and who is still excited about the future. Be that man. Every day is an opportunity to refine your presence. Every interaction is a chance to practice your engagement. Every workout is a chance to build your capability. Do not waste these opportunities. Embrace them. Lean into the challenge of being a better man today than you were yesterday. The results will speak for themselves. You will see it in the way people respond to you. You will see it in the way you feel about yourself. And you will see it in the rankings of your own life. We are proud to be on this journey with you. We are proud of the work you are doing and the progress you are making. Remember, the journey is the destination. The process of becoming a better man is what gives life its flavor. So keep pushing, keep growing, keep standing tall. You have everything you need to succeed. You have the knowledge, you have the discipline, and you have the desire. Now, go out there and show the world what a man over 60 is truly capable of. The message is clear. 91% of women are watching how you move. 87% are looking into your eyes. 82% are noticing the strength of your hands. These are the markers of your vitality. They are the evidence of you. Our life well lived and your commitment to the present. Honor these markers. Cultivate them. Protect them. They are your greatest assets in this chapter of your life. When you look in the mirror tomorrow morning, do not just look at the wrinkles or the gray hair. Look at the man who has survived and thrived through decades of life. Look at the man who is still here, still fighting and still improving. That is the man the world needs to see. That is the man you are meant to be. Carry that man with pride. Walk with his posture, speak with his confidence, and live with his passion. The survey results are not just numbers on a page. They are a reflection of what it means to be a man of value in the eyes of others. They are a guide to the qualities that truly matter. Posture, eyes, hands, silhouette, and the foundation of your movement. Focus on these things, and you will never be invisible. You will always be a man of presence and power. We are ending this discussion here, but your work is just beginning. Take the lessons of today and apply them to your life starting right now. Correct your posture as you read this. Look at the world with clear eyes. Think about how you can improve your grooming or your style this week. Small steps lead to big changes. You have the blueprint. Now, build the life you want to live. Remember, you are 60, 65, 70 plus, and that is your edge. Most men have quit, but you are just getting started. This is the chapter where you bring all your experience and wisdom to bear on your physical and social presence. This is the chapter where you truly shine. We are here to help you do it. Subscribe for more, and let us keep building this community of strong, capable, and present men. The only man you need to be better than is the one you were yesterday. Go out and be that man. The strength of a man's character is often seen in the consistency of his actions. When you decide to improve your posture, it is a daily commitment. When you decide to maintain your grooming, it is a daily ritual. These small acts of discipline build a fortress of self-respect around you. This fortress is what people sense when they meet you. It is what makes you a man of substance. In our survey, the mention of how a man carries himself was often accompanied by words like grace, dignity, and command. These are not qualities you can buy at a store or get from a pill. They are qualities you earn through the way you live your life. They are the result of a man who takes ownership of his physical existence. A man who stands tall is a man who is ready for whatever life throws at him. The second-ranked feature, the eyes, is the window to your inner world. If that world is filled with purpose and curiosity, your eyes will reflect that. If that world is filled with stagnation and boredom, your eyes will reflect that too. This is why it is so important to keep learning, keep exploring, and keep challenging yourself. Your internal state determines your external appearance. The forearms and hands, being third on the list, remind us that we are physical beings. We are meant to interact with the world through our hands. Whether it is working in a garden, playing an instrument, or simply giving a firm handshake, our hands are our primary tools of engagement. Keeping them strong and well cared for is a sign that we are still active participants in the physical world. The V-taper and the calves are the bookends of your physical silhouette. They provide the structure and the foundation. By focusing on these areas in your training, you are not just working on aesthetics, you are working on the very mechanics of your body. You are ensuring that you remain mobile and capable for years to come. This is the ultimate gift you can give to yourself and to those who care about you. The blind spot of neglect is perhaps the most important lesson of all. It is so easy to focus on one thing and forget everything else. But a man is a whole package. You cannot have a great body and a neglected spirit. You cannot have strong muscles and a weak presence. Everything is connected. By paying attention to the details of your grooming and your style, you are completing the picture of the man you want to be. So, as we close this chapter, I want you to feel empowered. You have the knowledge and the tools to transform your presence. You have a clear understanding of what matters and why. Now, all that is left is the execution. Start today. Start now. Carry yourself with the dignity and vitality you deserve. The world is watching, and it is time to show them what you are made of.